What do we have here?
The day I've been waiting for.
Oh yeah. Today, Devin is going manual.
Manuel.
That's right, we're getting rid of this auto. Bye-bye.
Bye, Felicia.
And we're doing a 5-speed swap in your RS. What's your car's name?
PJ.
PJ. What, you have PJ stands for something, right?
It stands for 2 things.
Oh boy, here we go.
Paint job.
Paint job.
Piece of junk.
Piece of junk? We're gonna just forget we heard that.
PJ paint job.
PJ stands for paint job. Yep. We have Lance and Brian from iWire who are gonna help us do the swap.
Lancey Poo and Brian.
That's right. We got a little drive to iWire. Enjoy your auto.
Yeah.
Yeah, so once we get to iWire, we'll tell everyone the story of this car because a lot of people didn't know, one, that I had another daughter maybe.
Yeah, probably.
And 2, that I had another RS. Enjoy your drive.
Oh yeah. Bumping Greta Van Fleet the whole way up.
Oh gosh. My kids are obsessed with Greta Van Fleet.
Paris is gonna marry Josh.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Woo!
Pink shirt. Yeah, that's cool actually.
Where's my pink shirt?
Thank you.
Pink's my favorite color.
Thank you.
It's not salmon.
It's not pink, it's cherry blossom.
Oh yes. Cherry blossom, that's right.
That's good. And that will be your last time driving an automatic officially.
Wow.
Ooh, 6 shaft, Bucky.
Let's let it cool down and we'll start ripping it apart. Well, we got the dream team together.
Woo! Woo! So, auto manual requires a wiring component.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pull out the dash.
Yep.
Pull out the harness. Tay's gonna come help us wherever he is.
Yep, he's over there.
He's over there somewhere. You'll see that later. He's gonna make it an auto to a manual harness.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put the thing back in.
Yeah, and then you're doing some bolts and stuff and this and that stuff.
We're going to pull out this old school automatic transmission and put in something a little more fun, a little more exciting to drive.
Yeah.
We're gonna remove the transmission. We're gonna remove some of the components like the trans cooler, the drive line, all that stuff is not interchangeable, so you will have to switch that out.
We're doing drive shaft, rear diff, rear axles.
All of it.
All of it.
And it's super critical that you have the matching drive line to the rear diff. Do not mishmash.
Yeah, no.
They rotate at different speeds depending on the gear ratios. You will jack stuff up. So get a matching set.
We have all these parts because these guys have done this before.
A few times.
And
that's more than me.
We are well prepared, so let's get after it, fellas.
Yeah, buddy.
Go team!
Woo! We have some of the key components here from Cartboy. Thank you, Tom. How you doing in there, Brian?
We're doing lovely, actually.
Did I bring you a clean enough car?
You keep bringing me beautiful cars. I'll keep taking apart interiors, and you know I don't take apart interiors for many people.
You want to know the story on this car? So the history on this car is the woman bought it as a graduation present to herself when she graduated college.
Stop.
Back in
2000 or whatever this is?
Yep. And someone reached out to me on Facebook asking me if I wanted to buy this one owner car.
Yeah.
And at the time I was not in the market for another RS. And I was like, no, unfortunately no. And it was a pretty dang good price. And a couple months later, my daughter Devin needed a vehicle, and I just so happened to go back on Facebook and ask about the car. And fortunate for me, the lady that was selling it never really wanted to sell it, but she wanted the car to go to
somebody,
a good owner.
Yeah.
You know. And so the car was still available, and she sold it to me.
That's awesome.
It is unmolested.
I have all the bolts. I'm gonna put them all back where they went, and it's gonna be perfect. This feeds my compulsive disorders. Yes.
Clean one owner, I know what I got.
I know what I got. Yeah, this car would probably be worth $20,000 now. So when you do this yourself, you could, in theory, do this in the car and just kind of make the connections and run them.
Yeah.
It's not as nice as what we do and how we like to do it. We want to make sure that if somebody were to see the harness, they would have assumed that it came with a manual transmission to start.
Yeah.
If you do it the other way, you can make it work, but it's not as pretty.
Correct.
We have a connector kit package if you guys want to DIY it. Yeah,
I'm all about if you're going to do the work,
Do it right.
let's do it
do
right.
it right. Voila!
Like butter.
There we go.
I think this is maybe my second time using a screwdriver.
There we go.
This.
Where's this going? In the garbage?
I think we should throw it off the roof.
Let's do it. Save the manuals! Woo! Nice! Nice. That felt good.
I got a present for you. It's technically for Tay.
All right, 10 minutes, you got it. Yes, I'll take care of it. Don't worry.
You're in good hands.
Woohoo!
So auto to manuals are much more complex than add a ground pin at the ECU and make it a manual. So what we're first gonna do is take out the original auto trans computer plugs. So that's what you see here. So you get rid of these ugly things in the engine bay you don't need anymore. We're gonna replace those with the correct manual transmission plugs. We're gonna add a starter switch and a clutch switch. We will ground the MT identification pin, but once again, you still need to either replace the ECU with manual or reflash it if you have that capability. So I want to dispel that myth right now because it happens all the time.
Hey Brian, do you have any ECUs? We need a manual ECU.
No ECUs. Oh wait.
Oh.
Do you want which one?
So we might have to wiggle. Dude. Wrong button. That would have been floor damaging.
No, don't say that. I'm gonna like
Big chungus, big chungus, big chungus.
That's a big. If anyone wants an automatic transmission, hit up Armando at VIP Wrecking in Chula Vista, because this is going there.
Good job. You guys are so strong.
So strong. Lance needs another energy drink.
you. I even
How many would that make today?
Maybe.
3 or 4.
I definitely want to say 3.
oh for sure 3.
You cap it at 4?
Yeah.
Unless you're like really partying.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's gonna be so sick. You're gonna be so stoked. Big stoked.
Big stove.
Big stoked.
So stuck, bro. We're going to drop the differential and replace it with the matching one for the transmission. They're light, but it is a 2-person job in the fact that you have to kind of pitch it a certain way. See, it's not heavy, it's just awkward.
Yeah.
Nice.
Something just tripped him out. What the fuck was that? So now that the rear diff is in, we're gonna put the axles back in. And to do that, you gotta make sure you really snap it into place.
There you go. Now, you'll feel it.
Yeah.
Locked.
Well, I just got word that Tay was finished on the harness. Bam!
Tay's the man.
Oh yeah.
Now we've got the transmission in and the drive line, or the rear diff in. Before we put the drive line up, we're gonna wanna put the shift linkage in. Because we're switching everything out, we're gonna run Cartboy bushings. She'll be very happy with it.
Yeah, boy! How do you like your new Milwaukee?
It's fancy.
All right, just removing the old pedal assembly. Here you go, Dev. Okay, so now we have the manual pedal assembly.
Just a little side note to pedals. You should match your chassis. So we managed to find one for a GC, but there's only 98 to 01 that's hydraulic. So it's hard to find these. So if you happen to end up with a GD one in your GC, you're gonna have to hog out these holes. You can check one of Bucky's old videos of him dribbling these out for the bucket. And then this is a little bit off, this one down here. So you put little like washer in it and it clamps it on there. So just keep in mind, if you get a GD and you put it in a GC, it will work with a little modification.
Yeah, that's truck stop.
Master. So Brian last night wrapped up the dash and put the harness back in, and now we just got to do the final piece here. Now for the finishing touches. There we go. PJ has a little shift knob now. Okay, time for first start. First gear, ready? Second gear. Third gear. Fourth gear. Fifth gear.
Sounds good.
Reverse.
That all works.
So this thing is ridiculously OEM, which is, you know, what we like. So if you look in this engine bay, you would never know this car was originally an auto.
When you're doing a project like this, take your time, be patient, do it right, use the right bits. It's worth every second, and if for any reason down the road you have to sell it, it's going to make it easier.
I don't think anybody would ever know this car came with an auto trans. Other than your shifter console piece.
I can't wait to see what it brings on Bring a Trailer.
I better get my cut. I better get my cut if that happens.
I know what I got.
Let's go drive it. Go drive it.
Okay.
Go drive it.
Bye. I'm gonna go drive it. Test drive. All right, here we go. First drive.
Clutch in, reboot.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! It's crazy driving your car that's a manual now. Well, Dev, you ready to give it a rip?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Let's go.
There's no time like the present.
Devin's maiden voyage.
Okay, parking brake is down.
Yep. Okay, stop. Clutch in. Do it again.
Okay. Let's do this.
Easy, nice and slow.
Yeah.
Don't dump the clutch and give it some gas as you go.
Nice and slow. Give it some.
You can,
Oops.
just keep the RPMs up a little bit. There you go.
Dude, you're fine. Holy cow.
You're doing great. Woo! Boom.
Dude, you got this, man.
I just shifted to third.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Mine's like 5. You're good. You're good. You got it.
I'm trying. Fuck.
You got
A little
it.
bit of gas.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Oh shit!
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Ah!
You're good.
Shit.
And then just park.
Yeah, just wherever. It's that food court right there.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to throw up when we get inside wherever we're eating.
Yay, Devin! She is all sweaty. You did good though.
It's a little overwhelming when you stall.
Yeah.
You have people behind you. It's
Beeping.
definitely.
When people are beeping and stuff, it's like, you know what, man? Have some patience.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Oh shit!
This guy was waving to him and he lost his hat, so I'm gonna give him my hat. That was rad.